Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Former Bloodline member sends a cryptic message ahead of Roman Reigns vs. Sikoa amid WWE absence. January 6 will be a pivotal day not only for all of WWE, but especially for Roman Reigns and Sikoa. The two cousins will finally duke it out in tribal combat on Monday Night Raw's premiere on Netflix. The original tribal chief will hope to regain the Eula Fala. It remains to be seen how their respective bloodline factions will get involved in the match. Unfortunately for Solo, a few of his teammates will not be able to help him. The biggest miss will be Bronson Reed, who was a part of the new bloodline at Survivor Series War Games. He broke his ankle during the match. However, despite his absence, Reed has a vested interest in the match between Roman Reigns and Sikoa. The Australian quote-tweeted WWE's post about tribal combat with the eyes emoji, which usually signifies a tease for something mysterious. It's no surprise who he will be supporting between Sikoa and Reigns. It remains to be seen if there's more to this than just Bronson Reed supporting his tribal chief. Chances are he won't be able to walk, let alone affect the outcome of tribal combat on January 6. Either way, it will be interesting to see if the Australian will return as part of the Bloodline storyline, especially if Roman Reigns loses to Sikoa. The cracks in the Bloodline story have grown wider, and WWE fans are now watching history unfold as Roman Reigns and Sikoa appear to be on a collision course. In the middle of this family feud, a former Bloodline member, Jey Uso, has broken his silence after weeks of absence from WWE. His cryptic message, delivered via social media, has sent shockwaves through the WWE universe, sparking speculation about his potential involvement in the upcoming clash between the tribal chief and Sikoa. As the Bloodline saga evolves, it continues to captivate audiences, weaving a tale of loyalty, betrayal, and ambition that has set the wrestling world ablaze. Now, with Jey Uso re-entering the narrative in his mysterious way, the stakes for Roman and Solo's confrontation have risen to unprecedented heights. Late one evening, Jey Uso, who had declared himself done with the Bloodline during his last appearance on WWE programming, posted a single image to his social media. The picture showed a pair of wrestling boots placed neatly at the edge of a shoreline, with the waves lapping at their soles. Accompanying the image was a short caption: "No peace without family, no family without war. #RunItBack, #Bloodline forever." The post immediately set off a firestorm of speculation. Was Jey hinting at a return? Would he involve himself in the battle between Roman Reigns and Sikoa? Or was this a reflection of his internal struggle, torn between his desire to walk away from the chaos and his loyalty to the family that shaped his life? For a figure like Jey, whose journey in the Bloodline story has been marked by emotional depth and complex motivations, such a message was bound to leave fans hungry for answers. To understand the significance of Jey Uso's cryptic message, one must first examine his role in the Bloodline. From the early days of Roman Reigns' reign as tribal chief, Jey was the first to challenge his cousin's authority. Their brutal matches in 2020, most notably the Hell in a Cell clash, laid the foundation for the Bloodline storyline, showcasing Jey's resilience and Roman's manipulative dominance. Eventually, Jey fell in line, becoming Roman's right-hand man and one half of the undisputed tag team champions alongside his twin brother, Jimmy Uso. Together, the Usos played a crucial role in solidifying the Bloodline's dominance. However, cracks began to form as Roman's ego grew, and his mistreatment of his family members became more apparent. Jey's breaking point came when he and Jimmy turned on Roman, a betrayal that sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. While Jimmy would later betray Jey in an attempt to rejoin Roman's side, Jey chose a different path, leaving WWE entirely, claiming he was done with the Bloodline and the wrestling business. Roman Reigns vs. Sikoa is a clash that feels inevitable. While Solo initially aligned himself with Roman as the Bloodline's enforcer, their relationship has grown increasingly strained. Solo's silent yet intense demeanor has made him an unpredictable wildcard in the Bloodline story. Roman's increasing paranoia and need to maintain control have put him at odds with Solo, who has shown signs of rebellion. Their tension has been brewing for months, with Solo's body language and subtle actions suggesting he's growing tired of Roman's tyrannical leadership. Now, with WWE seemingly pulling the trigger on a showdown between the tribal chief and his enforcer, Jey Uso's cryptic message arrives at the perfect time to throw gasoline on an already roaring fire. Jey Uso's cryptic post has sparked a wave of theories among fans. Here are some of the most popular speculations. Many believe that Jey's message suggests he may return to WWE to back Solo in his battle against Roman. As someone who has experienced Roman's manipulative tactics firsthand, Jey could align with Solo to help him break free from the tribal chief's grip. Another theory is that Jey might return to prevent the match from happening altogether, with his caption referencing "No family without war." It's possible that Jey sees this confrontation as a point of no return for the family and wants to stop it before irreparable damage is done. In a shocking twist, some fans believe Jey could realign with Roman, despite their tumultuous history. The idea of Jey siding with Roman again would certainly send shockwaves through the WWE universe and create an even more complex dynamic within the bloodline. A fourth theory suggests that Jey's cryptic message is setting the stage for his own return to challenge Roman after Solo. This would position Jey as the ultimate protagonist in the Bloodline saga, bringing his story full circle. What makes the Bloodline storyline so compelling is its emotional core. At its heart, this isn't just a wrestling feud. It's a story about family, loyalty, and the cost of ambition. Jey Uso has always been a key figure in this narrative, serving as the emotional linchpin that holds the story together. His struggles with Roman's manipulation, his loyalty to his brother Jimmy, and his desire to carve out his own identity have made him one of the most relatable and beloved characters in WWE. By sending a cryptic message at such a pivotal moment, Jey reminds fans of the deep personal stakes involved in the Bloodline's implosion. The eventual clash between Roman Reigns and Sikoa will undoubtedly be one of the most emotionally charged matches in recent WWE history. Roman, the self-proclaimed tribal chief, has dominated WWE for over 4 years, using his family as both his greatest strength and his most effective weapon. Solo, however, represents a new kind of challenge, someone who isn't afraid of Roman and is willing to stand up to his authority. Jey Uso's involvement in this storyline, whether direct or indirect, could change the trajectory of the bloodline forever. His return would add another layer of complexity, forcing Roman and Solo to confront the consequences of their actions. If Jey chooses to side with Solo, it could spell the end of Roman's reign as tribal chief. On the other hand, if Jey aligns with Roman, it would deepen the cracks within the bloodline, making the family's eventual implosion even more explosive. Jey Uso's cryptic message has reignited interest in the Bloodline saga, proving once again why this storyline is one of the greatest in WWE history. As Roman Reigns and Sikoa prepare for their inevitable clash, the question of Jey's role looms large. Will he return to support Solo? Will he try to stop the family from tearing itself apart? Or does he have his own agenda, waiting to strike at the perfect moment? One thing is certain, the Bloodline story is far from over. And with Jey Uso's message adding another layer of intrigue, the WWE Universe can't wait to see how this epic tale unfolds.